I'm gonna challenge myself today to do this in one take because usually my pattern is to do 50 takes. The topic today is dealing with challenges and blockers as a creative. It's come up recently in client sessions that I've had with creatives, trying to help them with career alignment. It really has to do with being able to address challenges that you have throughout your creative professional career by addressing your blockers. So challenges being those tasks that are stimulating that you need to get done to move you to where you want to go. It can be also defined as a problem, but I want to kind of frame it as something that is not inherently negative. And the thing that influences those challenges are your blockers. The mental blockers, whether it has to do with fear, whether it has to do with a belief about yourself, it kind of revolves around those main two things. Blockers can break down to other things, but it mainly has to do with fear and the story that you've created in your mind about yourself. I'll give you an example when it comes to my challenges and blockers. One of the challenges I had was being able to integrate strategy and UX design and UI design into my skill set. Coming from a more traditional graphic design background, I did not have as much experience when it came to user experience, user interface, and strategy. I think the blockers for me when it came to adding those skills onto what I do would be fear around judgment, right? When it comes to putting out content like this that is housed within the practice of strategy, or more so marketing, right? Marketing that promotes my strategic skills. The fear around judgment about what people will think, am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Do I have something to say that people want to listen to? For me, that was kept me frozen in amber for a long time. That's an outline of my challenges and blockers. If I express myself in a way that is authentic to what my friends see on a daily basis, or even what colleagues on the job see on a daily basis, is that something that potential clients, or should I say the general public users, the audience, is going to resonate with? In terms of addressing the blockers, it comes down to acknowledgement. It has deep roots, back into, I'm going to channel Sigmund Freud, back into childhood, and the recognition of that, saying it out loud, writing it down, and, seeking help, whether that be through therapists or, career alignment workshops like I do, to address those things so you're not spinning in place. So you're not in a place where you can't move forward because you constantly revert back to the old ways of dealing with the world. Throughout time, you formed a way of adapting to challenges that the world presented you, and it may have helped you at one time, but for the progress and growth that you want, it's a hindrance to getting to where you want to go. So that's what I mean when you acknowledge it, say it, write it down. Those things are crucial to beginning to get past it. Even though it's always in the background, at the very least, going to help you begin to heal from that. I'm putting a case study on my website from a client that I had. Her name is Catlin Panelo. We had a career alignment session where we went through some similar things. Her case study is a good example to look at for an example of addressing the issues that within your career have held you back and planning to be able to move forward in a way that helps your growth. I hope you found this video helpful and you've gotten a little bit of value from it. Check out the case study at dukeandjoe.co. I'll put the link in my bio or in the post somewhere. Okay, thanks for listening. Look forward to talking to you again soon.